yes, the parade is rolling. It rolled a lot earlier than normal due to the weather, so they actually started rolling about 6:45-ish. I'm going to step out the way so you can see some of this excitement. You see the hundreds of people out here grabbing beads and throws. They're throwing the coconuts. They're throwing Zulu gear. They're throwing backpacks, anything that you can think of here at the Zulu Parade. Now, this annual parade brings out thousands of people. It started right here where we're standing at South Claiborne and Jackson Street, where it will roll through Poydras Street. It'll go through St. Charles first, ending at Poydras. Now, that is a shorter cutoff time due to the weather and the winds expected to come through. Of course, Rex will follow right behind that, starting at 9:30, and that parade will end about 11:30, depending on the weather. But that's not stopping the crowd, obviously. It's packed out here. They have their chairs. Something that is different, though, you won't see the tent set up like you normally would, as well as certain objects that you would normally set up due to the safety concern. We did speak with NOPD Chief Ann Kirkpatrick earlier this morning, who spoke to the safety concerns and measures that they have in place. We did see a heavy law enforcement presence earlier this morning at this location, as well as other places along the route. And of course, they do have the barriers and barricades out here to ensure safety, and you are not allowed to grill. That's another thing that's different from previous years. So if you are looking to come out here, make sure you check the route times, the locations for where it cuts off and it ends. And hey, come out here and have some fun. This is the Zulu Parade. You hear the music going. We saw bands performing. We actually saw Southern band members walking around here earlier. So we may or may not see them pop up in the parade, but you'll have to stick around throughout the show to find out. Reporting live right here at Zulu, Sydney Simone, Louisiana First News. Reggie, well, I'll tell you this. I have been working overtime to catch some beads and throws, and I think Michelle and Donnell have gotten me beat. They got me beat out here. They caught a lot of stuff this morning. Good morning, so thank you. What brought you out?
My kids.
What about you?
I love the tradition of Mardi Gras. It's amazing.
Now, how early did you guys get out here?
I got out here about 5 o'clock.
For me, about 6:37.
So he came right when the throws started flying.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you. So what are you guys looking forward to most, or what brings you out every year?
The floats and the bands, but we don't have bands this year.
What about you?
Well, me being an uptown kid, I just love it all. I love the people. I love the culture. I love it.
Well, thank you so much. And like I said, beads are throwing. I almost got hit in the head. I was trying to catch a coconut. I haven't caught coconut yet, but I do have the Zulu, and I have some beads here. I've caught a few things, but as you can see, the crowd is packed out here. You can hear the music on the floats. You can see the excitement, feel the excitement. Thousands of people out here for Zulu Parade, which has been rolling for about 116 years in the city. One of the longest and most popular crews. Rex will follow right after this around 9:30. Now, the parade, we are on Jackson and Claiborne Street for the parade right now. It does have a shorter route today due to the weather and the winds, because it is pretty windy out here. Now, the route will end on Poydras right now. It's traveling down Jackson Street and will hit St. Charles. Like I said, Zulu, it's rolling, it's live, and it's giving what it's supposed to give. I caught this here. Looks like a monkey here and a few other things. So, like I said, we are rolling, and just a lot of excitement going on at Zulu. So, Reggie, I'm going to send it back to you in the studio, reporting live right here in New Orleans. Sydney Simone, Louisiana First News.
Sydney, my fingers are going to be crossed. Hopefully you'll catch a coconut, because I want a coconut so bad. Thank you so much.
Good morning, Reggie. That's right. It's not a normal Tuesday. It's Fat Tuesday. It's Mardi Gras here in New Orleans. Zulu Parade is set to roll a little bit earlier today at 6:30. We are right here on South Claiborne and Jackson, where the parade will start. It will go through St. Charles and in on Poydras Street. Right now, I am joined with a New Orleans native, someone who comes pretty often. So why did you come out this year?
We came out today to celebrate Mardi Gras with my family, because my oldest brother, he's been sick battling cancer, and we came out because we thought he would be released from the hospital, but he's still having issues. So this is his favorite holiday. So we figured we'd come just to celebrate him and support him, because if he could be here, he'd be here. So we came today.
I love that. And what are you looking for most about Zulu? What is something that you guys always like, oh, I have to see this?
I came to see the Zulu floats, the tramps, and I'm looking forward to getting a coconut.
You want a coconut? And that is something that everybody loves.
Yes, I came for a coconut. So, yeah, I just wanted to shout out my brother. Happy Mardi Gras, Terry. We love you, and I know if you could be here, he would be here.
Well wishes to Terry. Thank you so much for joining me. And yes, Mardi Gras, people are looking forward to catching the coconuts here at Zulu. That is something that a lot of people look forward to. They're looking forward to the music, the culture, the costumes, the dancing, and just the high energy. I'm going to step out of the way here just so you can see how many people are actually lined up. This is the start of the route. So again, the start time has been pushed up. It normally starts about 8 o'clock. It's starting at 6:30 this morning. You can see the band is out here as well, a marching crew. You can see dozens, hundreds of people, I should say rather, thousands probably, lined up with their chairs ready to see a good parade. It's not a normal Tuesday, but for many Louisianans it is, as today is Fat Tuesday, in other words, Mardi Gras, and the parade will start here on Jackson and Claiborne. And I kind of want to set the scene for you for what's going on because, one, the parade is starting earlier than usual this year, and this is where it will actually be starting. I'm going to step out of the way. You can see a lot of people are already lining up. A lot of cop cars are out here ready to watch the Zulu parade, which starts at 7 a.m. this year. That time has changed due to the forecasted weather predictions for later on this afternoon and evening. So like I said, lots of cop cars. You have families. You can see the kids already waiting here. The time now is 5 o'clock. So we still have 2 hours before people are rolling. I can smell the food. I can see the food. I can hear lots of music. And this is where the action is going to start. This is where everything starts as it moves throughout the city. Rex will roll right behind Zulu starting at 9:30. But there's no beats to catch right now, but I'm already a little festive and getting in the mood. Again, this is Jackson and Claiborne right here at the Shell gas station. This is where everything will kick off for today. The Zulu parade will roll through the city as we mark Fat Tuesday. Reporting live right here in New Orleans, Sydney Simone, Louisiana First News.
All right, thank you, sister. I'm all festive myself with my lights from the Crew of Orion that they passed out during their parade just last week. But
I am joined with Police Chief, New Orleans Police Chief, that is, Ms. N. Kirkpatrick. Good morning.
Good morning.
So first off, I know there's a lot of changes this year when it comes to the route, and a lot of that has to do with weather. Can you talk to the level of, or the number of changes that have happened?
Right. So we've obviously, for the past 2 weeks, have enhanced our security, and it has gone super well. However, this morning we have more of a weather challenge than that is our biggest concern today. But we believe that with some adjustments, we could at least do a parade. And so Zulu and Rex will parade this morning, and everybody's been working together to try to pull this off.
Now, what are some of the changes in terms of route? I know you guys are ending early, so we're ending at Poydras this year instead of the other.
Right. So we've started at the traditional location, but we're going to end the parades at an earlier stage. And so Rex will, they both will be earlier than they were in the past, but we're starting in the traditional routes.
Now, as we were just talking about the guards, you guys have gates up. There are families that are already set up here, families that are already cooking at 5 o'clock in the morning. Again, just also dozens of police and law enforcement units out here as well. So just kind of reassure the public, if they are planning to come out this morning, that, you know, this is a secure and safe zone, as well as other points throughout the route.
Right. So we still have our law enforcement presence and enhanced presence through today. But the difference is that we have asked people now that if you come out for the route, we want you out here, but we want you to be responsible with the property you bring. No umbrellas, no tents. And we will be asking people to pull those things down, because as the winds pick up, then that can also fly around, not just the floats, but the property. So sit in your chairs. None of the things that can fly around. So be responsible, and everybody really has been. We are a city that's truly in great partnership with this community.
Thank you so much. And last question, I know there were some questions about grilling and being able to cook along the route. Is that still a safety concern?
Yeah, a big safety concern, and our officers are being instructed that when they see someone put something up, take it down. And we know that the community, you know, go invest your money in a vendor, help our community, go buy a pronto puff or something, but don't make your hot dog on the route. And also, it's a morning parade, so come on out with your coffee.
Yes, Reggie, it's Fat Tuesday, but that Zulu fun has come to an end. As you can see, people packing up all of their throws and beads and heading home. Now, Rex is going to come through a different part of town at 9 o'clock, but for now, the party is over here. Now, Zulu, the smell of the food, the culture, the music, the bands, the music, the excitement, and catching those coconuts, all different elements that make up the Zulu parade, and that's what you saw out here. Thousands of people lining the streets and just excited. You had different families. You had people traveling from Greensboro, North Carolina, or South Carolina, rather. Then you had people here for their family, their relative who was sick. They came out here to honor their sick relative whose favorite holiday was, or is Mardi Gras, rather. Now you just see people leaving, and I'm going to step out of the way. Just kind of you can see the aftermath. Not much to see, but I'll show you what's left. You have people grabbing food here. You couldn't have the tents this year. That was something different. That was due to the weather. They didn't want a lot of flying objects, but again, those throws were still flying off of the parade floats. Now, the parade did start a bit earlier than normal as well. The parade started at 6:30 as opposed to 8 o'clock. Now, one thing I will say, there is a float holding up the parade at this very moment. They are stuck around the Jackson and St. Charles area. Not sure exactly what happened. So the parade further down is a bit delayed. So that means there will be a delay to getting to that end point on Poydras. Now, we spoke to NOPD Chief Ann Kirkpatrick very early this morning, but she assured that there is a number of officers. There are a number of officers out here to ensure everything is safe and flowing as it should. The barricades, you can see the barricades very strong. She couldn't even get over them earlier. So things are safe out here for families to come out and enjoy. And again, Zulu did end, but the fun is still going on out here in New Orleans throughout the day. And like I said, I didn't catch a coconut this year, but hopefully, hey, maybe I'll have better luck next year and catch one. For now, I'm going to send it back to you in studio, Reggie, live for Louisiana First News. I'm Sydney Simone.
All right, thank you.